Life at York, going really well, as you can see. Very, very interesting here. But in all honesty, none of us have any motivation to study. Well, except somebody was before I asked them to throw the toilet roll at me, but still. All right, ladies and gents, I said throughout this whole period I would keep you guys updated with life at university and university exams and everything like that. Today, I'm just here to say that I have zero motivation to revise right now, and it's probably the same as many of you guys out there. But as soon as you take away the knowing that you're going to have exams, the knowing that they're going to be in an exam room, I just feel like, well, I don't know what's happening. I don't definitely know if they're going to be, what format they're in. What content do I need to know? Like, I know it's a silly thing to say, but I just kind of can't be bothered to revise anymore. And that's the thing, this is dangerous. To be in that mindset where you're like, oh, I don't really need to revise. I don't know, because at the end of the day, I still do have exams and they're still going to count towards a lot, most probably. So I should be revising, but I'm just not feeling it. So here's the thing, like when I revise, I go to the gym afterwards, I go out with my friends at the weekend, go to the pub, watch football, and as soon as you take that away, it's almost like you take away the reward for revising. And if you take away the reward for revising, you're just left with no motivation for it. And in last video, I was saying about how the university library is now closed, the gyms are closed, and graduation has definitely been postponed, as I thought. As soon as you take away that, it's hard to work at home. Like, I just can't work well at home. So on Friday, when the library closed, there was this big scramble to take out all these books and stuff. I haven't taken out a book ever from the library. Ever. Never ever. I feel like I probably should have, but I've just never. Now, I guess that the next thing is kind of like, where do you go from here? This point of no motivation to get motivated? Good question. But if you're new around here, make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe down below. I'm basically on the journey of doing my exams during this coronavirus period where exams are maybe online, maybe happening. I mean, A-Level and GCSE exams have been cancelled. I was actually thinking about this the other day. I was like, would I like that? Because I'm sure about 60% of people are laughing. They don't have to sit GCSE exams. They are most definitely drunk in the park right now. But for me, it would have been kind of peak because my predicted grades were kind of bad. Like, I outperformed them massively. For A-Level, I outperformed my predicted grades by 1. I got a B in politics instead of a C. It could be bad that they're cancelled, or it could just be quite good. Let me know in the comments what you think. That's mad. That is mad. But yeah, I guess what's kind of next for me? Like, you see, I don't know. I just keep pushing through and working hard each day, doing notes, doing questions, and then playing some tennis or football in the park, because that's the only thing that's available to do. That is literally my foreseeable future, although I will be heading back home some point next week to Southeast London from York, because everybody's kind of left York. Like, there's not many students around at all, to be expected because the campus is officially closed. And unless you live on campus, there's no reason for you to be there. So I'm gonna head back home. I'm hopefully gonna work better there. I really doubt that I'll be working better there, but you never know, I might do. This video was all about how I'm just feeling unmotivated. If you're feeling like it as well, like you're not the only one, I think you just gotta push through. Because me and my mate were saying this, we were saying like, right, and they suddenly spin it on us and nobody's done any work. Like, we could be screwed. That is basically an update on my situation, and I said I would keep you updated. That's what I'm doing, of course. But let's go upstairs, because upstairs I want to show you the work I have been doing, the very little work I have been doing. I'll be doing so much more of this in the library. It's basically a mini study with me right now, because help you with the motivation. Ended up with a bit of note copying down for international economics, a module that is heavily based upon graphs, and some of them you'll see in at A-Level, but a bit more advanced in equations and models, and a bit of general theory, so it's a nice break from pure maths like some of the other classes. The comments about my hair on last video, mad. Everybody was roasting me. Basically, I do need a trim. I can't lie, I need a trim. I'll get one when the hairdressers reopen in 3 months. I don't trust anyone, because it's actually long hair now. I can't trust anyone who normally does short back and sides, who I know. I need to go to a hairdresser. The hairdressers are closed because of coronavirus.
Ladies and gents, you know what time it is. Today I thought we could react to some exam memes. My memory when I study for an exam. Any subject. Nah. My memory when I'm learning to play a new game.
सलाम ना दुआ ना शर्म ना हया ना अदब ना लिहाज आ गए मेरी मौत How much time is left? तो उन्होंने जो है ना my यारा
What on earth did I just watch? I have no clue. Let's just move on from that. Me every day. Here comes the motivation to study. And it's gone. Yo, that is literally me every single day this week. Every single day since I found out exams are online. This is just me. Like, but I'm pushing through, but my exam tomorrow, my brain at Reddit tonight. Yo, legit, like your brain before the night of an exam is pretty much like that, especially if you haven't done a lot. End me now. Exams are in 4 freaking days. Oh, okay, this is quite good. Yeah, so true. Exams they sneak up on you. That's why I'm kind of worried. Like, my exams are in a month, but a month seems like a long time now. But if assuming they happen on schedule, that is very close to now. Let's take a look at some university memes. BuzzFeed is saying 100 hilarious memes for anybody that's gone to university. Meal with parents versus meal alone. Yeah. Yo, that's so true. Thus, nevertheless, furthermore. That is so true, man. Like, subsequently and furthermore, I use them in pretty much every paragraph of my dissertation, literally every single one. When your lecturer asks you if you have any questions, can you repeat the stuff about you said about the things? When you try your best but nothing's gone right. When you're writing an essay and trying to hit that 500 word count. Very young, small, early peas. Oh dear. Yeah. When you're falling asleep in class and you remember how much your tuition is. Wow, this is, that's the thing, like, I don't know what it is about lectures and stuff, but they used to just, I say used to because I finished every single lecture ever, but they used to just put me to sleep. Like, if I was tired, the tiniest, even if I wasn't tired and I went to a lecture, I would fall asleep. And when I would go home that night and I tried to sleep, I couldn't sleep. But yeah, man, you can't be wasting, especially in the US, wasting money like that is bad. TV stands really honestly do look like that at university, 100%. When you teach yourself a subject because your teacher is useless. Yep, 100%. You see, these memes are actually quite good,
Alright guys, just a really quick one. I realised that I never updated you on what happened with my dissertation presentation, and everybody always seems to ask me about my dissertation because I guess it's kind of the one thing that everybody who has been, doesn't go, or is going to university knows about. So my dissertation, I had a presentation worth 15% of my overall grade for my dissertation. And essentially, you had to prepare this PowerPoint slide, a few slides, state your question, your motivation, a summary of the literature, your research methods, and your results. And after that, you basically went up in front of the class for a small group, your group, for about 10-15 minutes and presented, well, basically your presentation. So for me, it was like, okay, I'm doing the Olympics. Here's why I chose this, because if you look at the literature, nobody's found a good conclusion. The results are, okay, well, my method is a regression model. The results are that government spending increases by 1 billion per year during the Olympic period. The Olympic period is defined as the bid from 2005 to the actual games in 2012. Here's what I could improve in my model, and then that is basically it. Then it's done. So you do that for 10 minutes. You then take questions, and then the presentation is basically over, and then I'm due probably in about 2 weeks, well, maybe even longer now. I don't really know what's happening with the corona thing, to get some feedback, and they'll be like, yeah, it was good, your presentation skills were great, you got full marks for that, but your methods were you didn't present them clearly enough, or you didn't communicate them clearly enough. So it's all about how you present your dissertation, how you present your findings, and that sort of thing. It's not so much on the content, although it slightly is. Hopefully this time I at least get above half, which would be 7.5% upwards. If I don't do well, I'll be fuming and baffled. But I should have done well, definitely did well. So yeah, I'll be getting results of that very soon. And I saw it in the edit of the video, that's why I was like, oh damn, like I should include that, I forgot to. And yeah, stay safe. If anybody needs anything, hit me up in the DMs.
But yeah, I think I'm going to end today's video there, guys. So if you did enjoy, please do leave a like. It honestly helps. Subscribe. And let me know your thoughts on the whole situation. And has your university said anything about exams or the future of your university career. But yeah, subscribe down below and I'll catch you again very soon.
Oh, see, tidy up, be a good housemate, tidy up.